Good morning, Indian River County. This is Dr. Moore here with a live update regarding the school district of Indian River County and our progress within the implementation of our provision plan. We have now coming on the close of implementing our plan for the 2 weeks, and I want to once again congratulate and show a high level of appreciation for all the work that has been done by the entire community in shifting our practice and pivoting to a new way of teaching and learning across our county. As I've had the opportunity to speak with other superintendents, both across the state and nationally, I continue to be encouraged and appreciative of all the work and the high level of implementation that we were able to accomplish. So very proud of what we were able to do in comparison to other districts across the nation. Very excited about how we've been able to respond, grow a new way of teaching and learning, come together as a community, invest in one another, have open and honest conversations regarding where we are struggling with this implementation, and very proud as to where we are. But we're not done. We're going to continue to have conversations. We're going to continue to talk through this, grow this, invest this new way of teaching and learning to ensure that we're adhering to the standards, providing instructional environments, although it be in the home, instructional environments that meet the needs of every single child in the school district of Indian River County. Today, just to set up our conversation, I'm going to go through a number of updates that we have available for you, ensuring that you are informed and engaged. And then we're going to bring in our Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Meyer, to go a little bit deeper into our provision plan and provide additional support in response to some of the questions our parents are having around the experience of implementing this plan at home and what should be expected from our teachers as well as our principals. So first, we have established our own tech depot. So as we've entered an opportunity to distribute laptops, over 8,000 laptops have been distributed that are in use in homes across our county. Very proud of that number, very proud of the level of usage that we're experiencing. But we know sometimes there are problems and there are concerns. Maybe the laptop isn't working, or it isn't functioning, or connectivity isn't where it needs to be to stream the programs. Please contact your principal. Your principal can work with our Tech Depot that's open 3 days a week and schedule an opportunity for you to use our drive-through service at our Tech Depot stations. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the date of operation right here close to our district. So please, if you have issues with our technology that you're using or the implementing technology, please email your principal. And if we can't solve that problem over the phone or online, you'll have the opportunity to attend at Storm Grove Middle Schools, where we're operating our Tech Depot, opportunities to exchange a device or pick up a device. We are coming to a closing point in terms of the distribution of devices. We've gave away devices all throughout this week. So if you are still in need of a device, I would encourage you to reach out. When we hit Monday, we will probably be to a point where we no longer have devices to distribute. At 8,000 to this point, proud of that number. So if you're having technology concerns, please contact your principal, and please know we have our own Tech Depot for you to exchange or get support, which will be provided to you through accessing your principal. We're also in this time shifting and continuing to grow and invest in our administrators. We're very happy to report next week we're going to start a 10-week series for development for our principals and assistant principals. We know that principals have been extremely busy over the last several weeks preparing for the provision plan and now implementing the provision plan. But as we move forward, we don't want to step away from our number one goal, which is to invest and grow teachers and principals, world-class instructional leaders in our buildings, providing the highest level of support for our teachers. So in the midst of this crisis comes an opportunity to continue to invest in our principals and our assistant principals. So we will be conducting a 10-week series investing in our principals, looking at where are the opportunities to invest in them as instructional leaders. So very excited to be part of that work, ensuring that you have the absolute best administrators available to you leading our particular schools. I would encourage each of you to look at the slide that is now going to be posted. Our school business continues. Next Tuesday, we will be having our school board meeting, both the workshop at 1 o'clock and our business meeting at 6 p.m. There are opportunities for you to watch us live. We will provide opportunities for our school board members to participate using CDC recommendations, social distancing. They will have the opportunity to call in or log on to Teams and participate and perform their functions as a school board member on Teams. We will also be here live if you would like to come and speak, adhering to social distancing, but also have the opportunity to submit your comments to the email that you see posted on the screen now. This is an email where you can provide your feedback or your input to our board members prior to voting on any items that will come before them that evening. We do have a healthy, full agenda that evening. Very excited to provide an update on the implementation of our African American Achievement Plan. This is work that we've been doing for the beginning of January. We are shifted how we're doing teaching and learning, but the implementation of that plan is a priority, so we continue to move through that work and very excited to provide that update to our board during our board meeting. So please, I would encourage all of you to take the time, log on, provide your feedback to us as a superintendent and a school board. Updates regarding school closures. At this time, we have not had any additional information provided by the Department of Education regarding whether schools will reopen or when they will reopen. Right now, the order of remaining closed through May 1st is in order. We fully anticipate that window being extended, whether it be extended another 15 days or for the remainder of the school year is the information that we're waiting on. We are ready to respond regardless of what that information is. We fully expect the school year to continue in its current mode of operation through the remainder of the school year. Our mobile cafes are doing absolutely outstanding work. If you look at our mobile cafes, you can see we have 34 distribution locations. To date, we have served over 72,000 meals. That is absolutely outstanding work. Those are heroes in the field, preparing meals, delivering meals. So proud of that work. Please refer back to our website, check those locations, and let's continue to grow those numbers. I want to thank those who participated in our SDIRC online challenge. A number of great ideas have been provided, and a special thank you to those who are stepped up, whether it be a business or a community organization, to provide incentives to recognize students and families and parents in this difficult time. Very thankful for the individuals you see on the screen now: Hair Envy, Miss Mac Filling Station, Brianna King, Vicki and Michelle Higgins, Serenity Solutions, Brooklyn Water Bagels. Thank you so much for contributing and supporting our community in such a difficult time. And as a result, we are having Spirit Week, so now you can see Spirit Week on the screen. We have a number of fun activities for our students and our teachers in our community to participate in over the course of next week. So please take a look here. Monday is blue. Wear blue for Autism Awareness Month. Let's see everybody in blue. Let's light up Indian River County in blue on that particular day, posting to social media your blue attire. Community Hero Day. What are heroes in our community? Those are our first responders. Those are our doctors, our nurses, our teachers, our parents who are providing instruction to our students. We have a community made up of heroes. Tuesday is the day to celebrate them, either dress up with them, tell us who your favorite heroes are that are serving us in this difficult time. Wednesday is Workout Wednesday, so let's get out there, let's get moving, let's post pictures of us doing some extracurricular activity or some calisthenics. Looking forward to that. Thursday is Crazy Hair and Sock Day. I'm only going to be participating in the sock portion of that day. But I'll do the best that I can with the limited resources that I have available to me on that particular day. And then Friday, let's show some school spirit, whether it is the university in which you graduated, the school in which you're currently working, or school that you hope to attend. Let's just show some spirit. We also have earned a day off. Tomorrow is a scheduled day off. Friday is a day off for buildings, although they remain closed. Even though they are closed, our teachers will be off. Only ones that will be working for the School District of Indian River County will be our 12-month employees. Our hotlines will continue to operate, but parents, there will be no instruction provided tomorrow. It is an official day off. We continue to follow the school calendar, even though we are under this new way of teaching and learning. Those are some of the updates that I had for you today, but we are not done. As I previously mentioned, Mr. Meyer is here to share some additional information with you. But before we go to Mr. Meyer, we want to celebrate our teachers who truly miss their students by highlighting this video. Thank you. Enjoy.
To each student in every school in our district, you are missed. Your teachers are used to seeing you 5 days a week within the walls of your classroom. Since schools closed, they have communicated with you through phone calls, emails, and video conferencing. But nothing replaces the face-to-face connection, the high fives, hugs, laughter, and overall energy that is experienced in your classroom every day. The interactions that make you, your peers, and your teacher a school family. Your teachers wanted you to know what they think is special and what they miss most about you. We are so proud of you. Keep up your hard work. Stay safe and healthy. And remember, although we are apart, more than ever, we are SDIRC, stronger together.
All right, I don't know how I got chosen to follow that. I mean, to quote Dr. Seuss, I believe it's, and then the Grinch's tiny heart grew 3 sizes that day. I mean, I'm not known to be the most emotional guy, but watching that, I mean, our teachers are a national treasure. And if you disagree with me, we can have a talk. That's amazing. So truly, truly remarkable. Thank you so much, teachers, for what you do. And really, you know, watching the teachers not only send that message, but watching what they've done to implement the instructional provision plan has been something that has just brought a tremendous sense of pride to all of us here in the district. And I go back to, and I want to remind everyone, the beauty of the School District of Indian River County's instructional provision plan is that it was not a one-size-fits-all, because to quote Dr. Moore, one size fits none. We of course, created a district opportunity, but we also left the opportunity for our teachers to take charge. And what I'm proud to report to you today is that the majority of our teachers are taking charge of the lessons. I mean, all the teachers you saw there, they want to remain engaged with their students, and they are making that happen. What I would ask everyone, I mean, principals, teachers, parents, students, you know, this situation that we're under right now is extremely serious. This is in response to a very deadly virus, and so safety comes first. We know that we're not able to be together, and sometimes the communication is difficult. So if we haven't heard from one of our instructors in a day, let's be patient with that. But if we haven't heard from people in a few days, then of course we need to reach out. We've had some folks utilize the hotlines, and we want you to continue to do that if you're not able to communicate with your teachers. But once we've heard that that's a problem, we've corrected that problem, and the teachers and the principals are very quick to be responsive to that. So please do not hesitate to reach out if you feel as though there's a problem, but also with that compassion and grace, we want that to go both ways. Engagement's incredibly important, right? And it doesn't have to be 8 hours a day. It doesn't have to be even every day if there's some things going on in your lives. But weekly engagement, we've tasked our principals and teachers to ensure that they reach out and make sure they're checking on the students. We were able to monitor the students, logging into things like iReady and checking their focus grades and things like that. But as I said, there's other ways of learning, and so we want to make sure that our students are remaining engaged. And so last week, we got our first run of engagement, and it was very, very, very positive. In any normal week, you're going to have students who are absent because they take family trips or they're sick, or not every student attends school every week. And in a environment like this, to see the results that we got across the district in the first week were remarkable. I don't want to misquote Miss Bieber at Storm Grove Middle School, but they have over 1,000 students, and she told me on a call that they had been in touch with all but, I think, 5. And that's just remarkable, that we were able to remain engaged with our students at that high degree, and we want to see that continue this week. We're going to get some from curriculum instruction, a little healthy competition there. So proud of our food and nutrition services, the number of meals, but the number of lessons that are being completed is pretty remarkable as well. And so big shout out to you parents that are out there helping your students make that a reality. I know that there are times when learning a new task and having to support a new task seems frustrating, you're unsure, but I just want to remind you, you're doing a phenomenal job, and everything we're doing right now is going to lead to tremendous results for our students. Still owe you guys a few decisions. As we were able to announce, the Department of Education canceled our statewide assessments, which EOCs, that's not occurring. We are still having discussions about things like final exams. Will those occur? But I go back to, we do the best we can with the knowledge that we have, right? And so what we know to this point is that school is canceled through the end of the month. What's going to happen in May is hard to make those, it's hard to predict that. But we are optimistic that we will return to school as soon as the CDC says that it's safe. Things like summer programs, we're taking a look at that. We're trying to make sure that we are prepared to implement and return to normalcy as soon as we are safely allowed to do so. We know that there are questions out there around what we like to call in our business matriculation, right? Moving from one grade to another. With certain grade levels, that looks different, right? In 5th to 6th grade, I know that there's generally some transition things that occur. We're getting a plan in place that we will make sure that those occur, whether they're virtual or whether they are actually able to be in a face-to-face setting. So like Dr. Moore said, the first phases of this, coming back from the extended spring break, implementing the instructional provision plan, just wanted to make sure that we get that engagement, we get that connectivity, that we get our teachers working with our students again, and there's no other way to state it, but it's just been a tremendous success. Of course, we have areas that we want to improve. We're working daily, doing more professional development around Canvas, more professional development around Focus. You could see the teachers in this. They want to be the best they can possibly be. You can see the light in their eyes when they learn something new, or the light in their eyes through the screen, right? Because we're doing things virtually. But they're so into it, and they're into it for the benefit of the students, and it's really something special to watch. Grades, grades is a big discussion right now, where we've finished our first week of the instructional provision plan, so teachers are starting to have results from students. They're starting to be able to give feedback, and so there are a lot of conversations about what does grading look like in the instructional provision plan, and I'm here to tell you there is no one right answer, right? Just like everything else, we need to be flexible, we need to be responsive, we need to look at the data, have the conversations, and make decisions around grading that are best by kids. And I would assure you that those conversations are occurring. As a parent or any community member, family member, students, some students may be watching this. If you have those questions, speak up. Let's have the discussion. Bring what you're seeing from your end to the knowledge of the teachers, the principals, myself, so we can make the best decisions possible about grading. I remind everybody that we are still just sort of in a temporary break. I mean, we don't know how long we're going to be apart, but our students are going to earn credit, and they are going to earn grades and a grade point average for this work. They put in work all year. They put in work in the third quarter. They're doing things now, and so we are going to earn grades, but we want the grades to be as reflective as they should be and as responsive as they could be to the situation. So a lot of discussion about grades. So parents, as Dr. Moore showed everyone here of how we're going to access the report cards, we want to have you engaged in focus. Hopefully, as we said before, this gives us an opportunity to be better at things that we wish we would have been better at in the past, and that's checking up on our students, checking up on Canvas. How can we make this new environment, that there's really a 21st century environment, work best by kids, and we're learning lessons with each other of how to make that a reality. So I just thank you all for the work that you've done. I'm tremendously proud of what we're doing in the instruction provision plan. More to follow. Like I said, I think that as the weeks go on, more and more teachers are going to be in charge of the lessons as they should be, and really looking forward to what we learn and how we react to this. And we are not going to leave any child behind. So anybody that's having trouble, just please reach out. I just beg you, because I do not take it as an affront when we get questions about things. We're solving those problems, I promise you. And so those emails have come in, those calls have come in. We're going to work until we have to make sure each child gets the education they deserve through this process. And so with that, unless there's anything else that's come up, then thank you for joining us today on our latest Facebook Live. Remember, tomorrow is not a school day, but if you guys do want to log in and you do want to read and you do want to learn, this guy is all about the learning. So you guys feel free to do stuff tomorrow, but you are welcome to take that day off as a well-earned reward. Not that it wasn't regularly scheduled. So you guys be safe, and we will see you next time.